What's up, YouTube? This is Josh the Beard. Kind of just wanted to give a quick account review of some of my favorite characters in Honkai Impact. Normally when I make videos, I kind of just show me grinding on here, and I don't really show kind of, the characters and some of the stigmatas and equipment they have. Mai is definitely my favorite character in Honkai Impact. Her and Bronny were probably my favorite. I was so happy to get her Shirt Thunder, and I was lucky enough to get all of her stigmatas and the Domain of Sanction. Actually, a couple copies of Domain of Sanction, and that's actually from saving up. And I was almost at pity from the last pull, so I got really, really lucky on that one. Let's see. Let's go to Bronya. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's funny. I think the team at MiHoYo likes Bronny too because she has the most characters. It's ridiculous. So yeah, all of her characters are cool. This is actually the first outfit that I bought in the game. The Nightfall Witch. I just thought it looked cool, and at the time she was my main support. Yamabuku armor. Her sure reason. Such a fantastic character. Probably my favorite Hersher. Her and Mai are tied, but I use Hersher Reason way more. It was Hersher the Void, Kiana. But when Hersher Reason came out, she's just ridiculous. And I've grinded for 3 full sets of Anna Shariak set. Let's see, Silverwing. This is just a beautiful character too. I hate that I missed out on getting the top Stigmata. But life gets in the way, so other things are more important sometimes. Got basically everything else though, so that's pretty cool. Black Nucleus. Okay, let's see here. Kiana, I was again lucky enough to get her weapon on one of the last pulls. It was kind of random actually, because I think that was the last. Yeah, that's the last I was missing. And Himiko, she's such an awesome character too. Very underrated. Actually, let me show her first. It's Man in the Void. Same thing when she came out. I actually spent money to get this. I'm not gonna lie. I was so excited when she came out. Let's give him a cup of. This is the second natural S star that I triple S. Put a lot. She's helped me through a lot of stages. She's been amazing. Vermilion 9 Eclipse is just ridiculous. Her special, I believe, is unblockable. I think it's actually the effect of the weapon, I believe. But she's just a monster. Just whenever she comes out. Let's see. Celie's actually been one of my favorites too. I have her, I guess, quote, basic, character filled out. And she's really good too, and I have her weapon 6-starred. I was lucky enough again to get her weapon, and that's going to be the next weapon I want a 6-star. And I have her on Nohime. I guess I'd call it like a subpar Anna Shariak set, but it works for now. Mobius was a total just the waifu. Like I didn't even know who she was, and the character came out. I was like, "Well, green's my favorite color," and it's like a snake woman. So I was like, "Hell yeah, let's go for that." Same thing. I got pretty lucky with her stigmatas. Actually, I think I just got one originally, but I got like 2 or 3 of her weapons. Like, knock on wood, I just get multiple weapons, and it's hard for me to usually get the stigmata of the character. Woe is me, I guess. All right. Durandal, she's cool as hell too. Actually, I just got the newest version of her with her weapon again. And again, I think I actually got 2 Midnight Eclipse, and I got none of her stigmatas. I've kind of played with her a little bit. I wanted to kind of wait so I had better gear. Standard. I say standard, but I mean they're still an amazing character. Now this version of her is a beast, an absolute beast. Kind of similar with here, got 2 of her stigmata, but I found that even with just 2, it's still enough. 6-star weapon. She just decimates the battlefield. She's kind of like uh, Himiko, the flame version. Let's see, I forgot her name. Not Artemis. Vermilion Knight. She's kind of similar to that with just the flame attack, and it's just again, it's fucking ridiculous. Let's see. Here's Kiana. Speaking of flame, might have already looked at that again, but again, I was lucky to get her weapon and then all of her stigmatas. Let's see. Fua. I never really use her. I've really tried, but I just can't really get behind just the fight style. One I really do like her sheer sentence. She's good at like a sub DPS, and her attacks are awesome. It's kind of funny too because she'll like skate on a giant sword. Oh yeah, I did 6-star her out, her weapon out, I believe. Um, Nebulous Duality, another just beautiful character, beautiful stigmatas too. Just the artwork in this is fantastic. Nice. Show that off real quick, and I do want a 6-star Nebulous Duality too. Actually, let's look at the weapons. Sorry. Okay, so Frozen Arca, Mag Typhoon. I think this was actually the first pre-arm that I did was for her. Probably this one's probably the second. Scotty, of course, the Man of the Void, Sanction. Try to pronounce that. Domain of Revelation, Sleeper's Dream, Sagittarius Astra, Path of Archon Kindred. Sorry if I'm butchering the names. Domain of Sentience, Domain of Incandescence, Basilisk Image, Death Shroud. This is again was just it was just a waifu, so I was like, yeah, I'll upgrade her weapon too, why not? Heller's Ataraxia. It's probably Latin. Let's try to do this one again. Shuhuduku of Uriel. Okay, that's definitely not it. That's close enough. Yeah, I started on Ruinous Stalker as well, and Sanguine Gaze Union. I'll probably be in a 6-star this one next, I think. Because I started on this one, but I don't really use her as much anymore. Now, when she did come out, actually, when her not just the flame version, but when actually her base version came out, she was actually not in the original, not one of the original characters that you could get. So I remember when she came out and then Teresa came out, I remember it was a pretty big deal for me. Yeah, see, he even has the swimsuit, which they definitely don't have now. So I was very excited to get her again when she first came out. The Siren set, I remember grinding like hell to get this. Yeah, and then the flame version that came out too, and I used her a lot. And kind of the same thing with it. Like this was actually one of my most wanted character for such a long time. Then when I finally got her, I had so many ice units built up that it's kind of I really didn't have a place for her, but I still wanted to put good gear on her. So she's the last one to have the Anashiri X set. Very deserving too. Let's see, actually, just that. So I know I have it on Ko. Let's see who's the other one. Rita, of course. Okay. So Rita's the other one I've really been trying to play more. And she's just a lot of fun. So I'm going to do one more level and then I'm going to get out of here. I've taken up enough time. Let's do Memorial Arena. Let's go full psychic. And on this, I usually 100% just rely on my and just try to steamroll through this as quickly as I can. Don't have that activated. I still don't know why I don't have this activated. That should be one of the last ones because I know I've maxed out all the sacred arms. All right, let's grind on this for a second. And Yamabuki armor is still amazing, I think, to this day. And I think I'll stand by that. Just with her shield alone. Because you have a full psychic team, she's great. Absolutely a monster. Yeah, but I haven't been playing this as much as I did. Definitely in the beginning. I mean, I've kind of slowed down on this with, just work and life and other things that kind of come up. Elden Ring, I put like over 250 hours in Elden Ring the past couple weeks. So that's kind of made everything, all the other games, kind of put to the side. Let's give him a custom love. And again, early game, she got me through so much, especially co-op. Because she's so, her attacks are very powerful, and she has pretty high health, but of course when you go into her ultimate, she starts losing health. So that's kind of it's kind of the advantage, disadvantage to that. Now, let's do one. Again, just doing my things, being awesome. And yeah, that's basically it.